Hello and willkommen. Welcome to the great FM20 adventure that is the Swedish Mafia series with the Hansa Rostock team that we are trying to get back to the Bundesliga. This is Michelino FM and we are in between seasons. We finished season 2 with a mid-table position in this fight to Bundesliga, and we are aiming for... what are we actually aiming for? This is a 5-year challenge, and I think that we need to look at what the aim actually is. We had 5 aims leading up to the ultimate aim of this series. It is a 5-year challenge where we want to try to get the team back to the Bundesliga. We are halfway there. We want to do it with not really ruining the finances, and at the moment we are 3.1 million in the black. The 8 million we got from the prize money last season sure helped us. We have 850,000 in the transfer budget. We want to sign Swedish players and rely on our academy, and we actually have quite a few decent players coming through. Look at this, a lot of 5 potential players. That really makes me happy. And we want to, for the final aim, win a game in the Bundesliga with 6 Swedish players in the starting 11, and we are a bit away from that. Last season I told you about us going with short-term contracts for a long-term benefit, where we wanted to reach a good position as possible in the Zweite Bundesliga to get a bit of money to start a rebuild. Since then, quite a few of our players have left. They have either retired or their contracts expired, and I struggled to resign them because they wanted at least twice the money they wanted in the previous season. This is what the squad looks like at the moment. I'm going to sort them by position. As you see, we don't have a keeper, we don't have any wing backs, we nearly don't have any wingers, but we do have last season's top goal scorer Usman Mane. We have the little midfield magician Nick Omladic. We have decent central defenders in Gadжилov, Sonnenberg and Baffo. And we have at least one decent midfielder, Swedish-Irish Kevin Walker. We have an off-season to get through, friendlies to play and players to sign. I would love for us to this season either sign players that will make us gain promotion, which I think would be hard, or find players that will be better next season so we can get promotion then, because we would need to gain promotion either this season or next if we are going to try to win a game in the Bundesliga for our 5th season. If we look at what the actual season preview looks like, we are deemed to finish last. I'm talking about promotion this season or next. The pundits thinks otherwise. Let's see what sort of rebuild we can get going. I will see you guys soon. Like a stroke of magic, I will be right back. As you see here, we've actually moved a bit further into the future, but I wanted to show you this before I showed you the actual signings. The board have decided that we are going to focus on signing players under the age of 23, which has made the selection and the players available to sign fairly troublesome, if you call it like that. We have not been able to sign a lot of the more experienced players we've had on our radar, which is obvious with this sort of club cultural vision, but I think we have managed to create a fairly decent squad anyway. If we look at guys coming in, the first signing was the most spectacular one, especially considering the newly adopted club vision. Mario Mandzukic, the living legend, comes in at age 35. His physicals are declining, but look at those mantles. All those greens are hurting my eyes. He will be the perfect playing partner for Mane up front. after spending the last 3 seasons at Al Duhail, he had the hunger for a decent bit of competitive football again, and I hope that he will contribute at least for this season. We brought in a couple of more guys as well, and it's easier for me to show you them if we look at the tactics. Best team that we have available is Gavin Bazunu, who comes in on loan from Man City. We have new left back Deji Bayreuther, comes in on loan from Hoffenheim. He has a nice bit of speed, nice first touch, decent crossing. Bava and Gajalov will play as our central defenders. New Swedish loan signing from Borussia Mönchengladbach, Alexander Jallo, will go out on the right. We then have Niki Obladic, the Slovenian wizard, out on the left. Kevin Walker remains as a box-to-box midfielder. New signing Alex Blesa, who I have a lot of hope in. We managed to just snatch him away from under the noses of such great teams as Manchester United. I hope that he will become the deep line playmaker we so desperately need. Then we have another Swede, Amel Mujanic, in on loan from Augsburg, and up front a lethal pair of players in Mandzukic and Mane. A couple of more signings worth mentioning is Andy Coburn, who comes in on loan from Everton. Pedro Moraes, who will compete with Mujanic out on the right. And Nicholas Landgraf, a decent left back. So I actually think that we've managed to create a fairly decent team, and I hope that we can become more competitive than what the pundits are predicting. They are still predicting us to finish last. We are 150 to 1 favourites to reach promotion, but I hope that we can do better than that. We had a good pre-season, not in a single goal. Became better and better as it went on. We didn't play any really good teams except for Zulte Waregem from the Belgian First Division. We beat them 2-0, and after that we went on a bit of a mountain trip. Beat Ost 7-0, Jordanberg 4-0, and then ended the final game winning against Berg 10-0 with a hat-trick from Usman Mane, or actually 4 goals from him and 3 goals from Mari Mandzukic. We go into the first game of the season against Würzburg, and I would love it if we could start with a win. For the first game of the season, we are going with one change since Wizard Nick Omladic is injured. We bring in Paul Breyer on the right and move Mujanic out to the left. I would love a win against Würzburg. Wish us luck. For being the first game of the season, it looks like a decent crowd has turned up for this game. I do wish that we can give them sort of start that they would love. Bazunu makes his first save for the club in a competitive game. And Würzburg came up with us the season before last, and I think this is one of the teams we need to have behind us. Jallo gets it down to Breyer. Breyer finds Mane. Mane scores. He just picks up from where he left last season, gives us a 1-0 lead, and we are off to a flying start. He shoots and then he shoots again. That's exactly what he does, this beautiful man. We are 1-0 up. Jallo finds Breyer, who finds Mane. He tries to get it in, and when the keeper is on his knees, he tries again. That's clever of him. So we are 1-0 up despite the pundits predicting us to finish dead last. I would love to prove them wrong. Walker gets the ball into Mane, and I would have loved another goal there, but you cannot score on every occasion, can you? Not even if you're called Usman Mane. We're dominating them stats wise, but not a lot happens for the rest of the half. We are 1-0 up when we come to half time. We will tell them we're not happy. They love that. Let's go in and give them a stellar performance for the second half. A second goal, a third goal, maybe even a fourth. Is that too much to wish for? As I say that, Würzburg comes in the first highlight of the game. We win the ball. What can you do, Mujanic? I don't love these crosses into our own box, but if you get into Jallo, can we counter on them? Bayo with the ball. Finds Mujanic again. Nice long run from him. Can he beat his man? He gets it in. Jallo with it. New playmaker Blazer hands onto the ball, gets it to Jallo again. Gets it into Mane. Oh, that was close. We are looking fairly decent. Fairly decent. This does not look like a team that's supposed to finish last, does it? 1-0 up, 60 minutes played, and we are dominating them. Can we get paid for this? Let's see. Do we have any really tired players? Mandzukic is looking tired. I would like to keep him on though. He's important for us. We will get new signing Aymar Sherin out on the right. Any more changes? Yeah, we can get Landgraf in and switch these guys around. There we go. 27 minutes left. 2 changes to 2 tied players. We bring in new signings Landgraf and Scher. And time is running away. We absolutely love that. I know that I talked about a second, a third and a fourth goal at half time. I will be satisfied with the win here now. Sure, that's close. We've had a fair few decent chances. Kevin Walker with another chance. Get this one in. Don't make it a counter. Win that ball back. Win it back. Yes, Aymar Sherin. He's almost through on goal. He shoots, but Müller saves. We've had a decent deal of good chances so far this game. Let's just hope that we win it as well. We win it again. Bayreuther. Can he move forward? Bayreuther with the ball to Mane. Mane's through on goal. Oh, that was close. Another close chance. We've looked good. We've looked good. I'm positively surprised. I mean, the pre-season was good, but we played shitty mountain pub teams. Now we play a team of supposedly the same caliber as us, and we look good, even though they score that. That is absolutely awful. Is it offside? Say it's offside. It's offside. Thank you. That would have been gutting. Let's just keep this lead throughout the game. We win 1-0. Decent win in our fairly new shirts, IKEA shirts. We are satisfied with that. Usman Mane gets the man of the match. I think it's worth that. So, 1 game played, 1 win. We will need to adjust to this new squad. We will play Heidenheim in the next game. And then we have non-league team Siegen. In the game after that, got a fairly easy DFB Pokal game. I will see you back for the St. Pauli game. Another fierce rival game, and I hope that we have started this season to a flying start. So far so good. I appreciate you coming on this journey with me. I'll see you soon again. Until then, bye bye. Hi, Michelino FM here under my infamous flight of stairs. I really appreciate that you took the time to watch this episode that I had a lot of fun recording. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and gave me a thumbs up, because that helps me out a lot. There are new episodes out on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then we also have the occasional stream on Twitch on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And during the weekend I have sort of a weekly summary blog post coming out. I know it's an ambitious project, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope that you will too. Links are in the description and on michelinofm.com if you want more information. And before I leave you, I have a few words to say. You are appreciated, you are beautiful, and have a good day. Until I see you next time, auf Wiedersehen.